Teets, what's your thought on rectal passing? Like it's just, I already answered that question when I started streaming. It's very unfortunate. That's all I gotta say. I mean, like, yeah, it's also very hard to do anything about it. Like that's because like that's something that a lot of people don't realize, right? It's like one of the hardest realities to accept as a person is the inability to be able to fix a problem of other people that might look very easy for you. It's like it's very hard to let go. Because if someone is depressed, you want to help them to not be depressed anymore. You want to fix, but it doesn't work like that. It's just you can't do anything. You can just be there if they need you, and that's all. Like it's a very sad reality, but it is what it is. But that's actually something really to be aware of. One of the hardest things to accept is it's just the fact you need to accept people for who they are, even with their for the good parts and for the less good parts. I really think what I'm saying here sounds so stupid and silly, man, but if people would do it, their view on the world would change very quickly. Because we always have the tendency to inject our own bias in how we see people, in how we experience the world, in how we think others are, and it really clouds our judgment. It just clouds the reality. Oh. Man, I'm just talking to this guy in caps all the time. You must think this guy's a fucking crazy douchebag. Don't be so negative, Athene. No, that's not negative. This is really a positive message. It's a really positive. It took me 30 years of more than 30 years of my life to figure that one out. I would say 35 years to figure that one out. It's a very powerful lesson. Because I might say this and you might still, like, it might not completely be... Like, people change themselves. You cannot change people. It sounds so stupid, but it's really the case. It's like, that's also why I don't really do real talk and stuff anymore. I don't talk so much about insights and stuff, because the people that need it the most are the ones that don't even process what I say. They're just busy with, they're on another frequency. They don't even listen. They don't even hear what I say. And those that need it the least already know what I'm saying to begin with. It's just like, yeah. Like, for those that say, like, yeah, the real talk helps them a lot, right? Well, yeah, it's all out there. I know that certain insights can be helpful. I mean, you can learn about stuff and it can be very helpful. I'm not saying that at all, but like these changes that people make based on what I say or whatever, right? It's the work you put in. It's not the work I put in. I'm saying I can't fix you. And also, there is nothing to fix to begin with. The idea of fixing a person is already flawed. People are just the way they are, and that's it. And the idea of fixing is just some bullshit identity, social conditioning crap that you have to obey to certain rules or whatever the fuck. There is no fixing. You just are what you are, and you grow, and you can go about it in a more effective manner or in a less effective manner, but you are what you are, and that's it. You can check the stream. I'll just... There we go. I love you. Can you fix my depression? Multi mouse. I can make you feel a little bit better now, but that's how far I can do it. Can just make you feel a little bit better by saying some inspirational speech, and then that's it. I'm gonna play normally with S-Fan soon, if what people say is true.
You can put the file on your computer.
You got the movie?
Yep.
Damn son. That's Wrath of the Lich King, the Wrath of the Lead King, the movie, HD.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Let me see here. Where?
Isfan just said he's gonna play with you, someone says.
Yeah, people said that, but I would like it to be confirmed. Is it that one here?
Well, yeah, he also DM'd us, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where can I just put it on
desktop, I guess.
Athene? Well, yeah, I can also put it just on the desktop.
Okay.
Peace out, man.
You.
Paste. Damn son. Wrath of the Lead King. Old school. What stats are on your necklace? I'm just gonna play for the lulz with S-Fan, some friendly games. Own some scrubs. I'd also like to play with Swifty, but he's not online. Man, I get more people to play with in US than in Europe. It's just crazy. I'll play with Xaryu, but not when it's too late. Because like if it's too late, it's hard. Can you not put your videos on a website? Maybe if I have my own if I have my own website at one point. What is that? Is that, I don't know who that is. No, I'm not doing RBG until 2.4k rating. Fuck that shit. That's too much. That's just cancer. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm surprised that with the US I have better, yeah. But there is certain places that work also well, like Russia. People from Russia also don't have issues with me. But yeah, Russia and US is very intertwined, right? It's basically the same country, yeah. Why do you think EU has something against you? I just seem in Europe it seems things are going a little bit, yeah, like there's a lot more toxicity from Europe than from the US. I applied, no response. Normally people should get a response. It can take a few days before you get a response. Here's the link. Actually, also yesterday 10 people downloaded my game. Don't ask me why, but 10 people did it. Donations in Bitcoin. What do you mean donations in Bitcoin? Athene, you grew old. Yeah, we all get older and older. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, yeah. People can donate in Bitcoin, I think. Even on Gaming for Good, people can actually donate, I think now. I think it's even live. I think you can donate already with Bitcoin. Oh no, only Ether now, for now. But we will also add Bitcoin. People can donate with Ether. Are the notifications on? No. I don't have donations on, neither. I just don't have alerts on. I'm not streaming to get people to donate to me or whatever. I just am building a bit more relevance and...
I messaged you his battle pack.
Ah, okay. Let me add him. I did. Let's see. Sick. You guys ready for some 3v3 with the S-Fan? Some poggers 3v3? Athene, I heard some shit about you. Check the stream, but you seem alright. Let me tell you, it's all the shit you hear about me, right? That has turned me the way I am. It's like it has forced me to cut so much of my act. It's such a shame, man. You guys have no idea. Don't want to play here the victim and whine like a little biatch, but people are too fucking serious nowadays, and they're ruining it. They're ruining the fun for those that don't care so much. It's so annoying. I just can't do shit. Truly, I can't do shit. Yeah, snowflakes overload. I'm playing with S-Fans for the lulz. I don't care so much about my rating. I will try hard once I'm a bit higher. It's not like we're gonna be stuck at 1600, right? No way. I love you so much and all the things you did for the kids in the world. Don't listen to the haters. The problem is that these haters got me cancelled. And those haters spread lies that I stole the money and shit. It's fucking crazy. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's gonna get a bit better though. It's gonna get a bit better. Like I will tell you guys something, right? That is very interesting for you guys to know. This is just some information that can help you to understand bigger social dynamics. One of the reasons why I started streaming again, right, is because it's a lot less likely that I will get banned. And I will explain you guys why. And this is gonna sound really crazy, but if you think about it for a second, it will make a lot of sense. Cancel culture got extremely bad after Trump got elected. And it's not even Trump's fault. But what happens is like the left, right, got radicalized a lot more to extreme left. And same with the right, got also more radicalized to the right. And you then have all these social justice warriors and all that shit, because to cope with the fact that Trump is the president, like the way they cope is by becoming more extreme. And by becoming more extreme, they start censoring opinions and all that shit because they're trying to, basically undo the damage in their inability to control reality. And it is something that you see, in very various, even in political scenes and stuff. And the thing is like, what started happening is like if you made a joke about whatever, you just get cancelled because everybody's overly sensitive. Why are they overly sensitive? Because they fucking lost. And that's the thing, like, democracy goes two ways. Like, you gotta accept your defeat if you're defeated. And that goes both ways too. But the problem is, like, if people cannot cope with it or cope with the loss, what happens is they start channeling it through other shit. Censorship is a very good example. And that's why, the climate has become a lot more dark during, Trump's presidency. And I'm not blaming him, by the way. I'm just saying that's how it happened. So once he lost the elections, a lot of the left people, they didn't need to be that radical. So it's already shifting a lot more. I don't know if you guys experience it. It's really like the cancel culture, the crazy cancel culture has already diminished quite a bit. And it is because extreme left doesn't have to be that extreme anymore to cope. But it's fucking sad though that it happened. Like what happened, what extreme left did is they went against everything they stood for. Like free speech and all that shit. They went just fucking radical. And it doesn't even fucking matter. It went that far, right? That the truth, what they're actually, you know, like what they are blaming and whatever, Trump, blah, 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 the truth, they didn't care about it either. It's like, oh yeah, you're a brand risk or whatever the fuck. Oh, let's just cancel the shit out of you. It doesn't matter whether it's true. It doesn't fucking matter anymore. It's like really like nothing, no accountability, nothing. And, but now it's getting better again. And that's why I don't mind streaming. Like I would be shit scared to stream if the climate was still so dark and fucking social justice warriors all over the place trying to be virtual signaling, saying like, oh, look how good of a person I am because you said this word or that word, or oh, you deserve to be cancelled because, you know, you looked at me that way. It's so fucking unbelievable. And I'm not a right person at all. But man, what the left stands for or stood for, if I see where they took it, fuck that, man. Fuck all of that. That's really the sad shit. And man, like it's and I think it's even worse, I think it's worse. If you're like a radicalized left person and you go after people and cancel them, you are worse than what you're convicting. Because at least those that, you know, go extreme like censorship, whatever, fascist, whatever the fuck, right? They stand for that and they push for that. But if you're like going on one end saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight for your rights and freedom and all that shit, but when you hear shit you don't want to hear, you start going around the corner to censor or whatever the fuck, man, it's even worse. At least just say what it is. It's really like the frustration. You guys have no idea the frustration. And it was like YouTube, Twitch, like everything, man. Like Facebook, Reddit. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And if it wasn't for Trump losing the elections, I wouldn't even dare to say this on the stream because I would be afraid of triggering someone that would then ban me. But now I can say it because it's like people are less pissed off. There's less frustrations going on. So yeah, the reason why I'm explaining this is because you guys say like old school Athene, times have changed. Although I think it's gonna get slightly better, but things were going really bad. Just so you guys know, it was really bad. And I don't think you guys realize it. Like this entire fucking Me Too movement where you could just make false accusations and get people cancelled. It's fucking batshit insane. Where Facebook started banning people and said, proven until proven unguilty. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's absolutely bananas. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this shit. That you have to prove that you're unguilty. Like, that's fucking insane. People can come to you and say the most batshit shit, the most batshit crazy shit. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like, oh yeah, fuck. Maybe like brand risk, like cancel the motherfucker. Get him out. Get him out. Because maybe advertisers now, fucking all these fucking companies that have some, like, you know, people that radicalized as well because of not being okay with the elections or whatever the fuck, started pulling their ads and whatever, and you have an entire clusterfuck that is rippling, and nobody's so aware of it. Nobody puts it in words like this because it's big moving emotions of frustrations that end up. Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. I will tell Reese that I added him, I think. But it's really like people don't realize it. And the thing is, like, I don't mind whether you're a fucking Trump supporter or not. Like, honestly, I don't go and I don't go after you saying how wrong you are or whatever the fuck. I'm fine with that. Like, but that is the, like, when you boil it down, right? When you boil it down, when you want freedom, you gotta give people the ability to choose what you don't like as well. You can't go and preach freedom only if you can hear what you want to hear. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. And this is like, and it's not just, people might say like US politics, but no. Like, me getting fucked was not fucking, like I'm in Europe, and I got fucked. It's really like, and what I'm saying right now is spot on. Yeah, but you can't support those that want to take away freedom. Fucking the ones that the ones that defend it become the biggest fascists. It's fucking crazy. It's so scary shit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta accept reality for what it is. I'm glad I can stream again. I don't have to be that afraid. I can actually say these things without being afraid and shitting my pants. Because, like, yeah, what's gonna happen now, more and more people will agree with what I say. If I would have said this 3 months ago, people would really go fucking bananas in the chat. They would say like, fuck you, Athene. No, you don't know anything. Now it's just like, yeah. I'm not angry, yeah? I'm just saying it's a lot of frustrations. But it is frustrating. It is really frustrating. The polarization that has happened, right? I would even go as far as the polarization was more caused by the left than by the right. Like, as crazy as it sounds. The polarization a lot more by the left than by the right in the situation with Trump. And it makes also sense. Like, after, you know, like after you lost the elections and you have all the shit in the Capitol and stuff, of course, that is extreme on the other side. But why did they go there? Why did they go there? Like, it's a coping mechanism. Like, when you boil down, when you understand the like, not that it's right to do what they did, not at all. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, let's go and overthrow the government. None of that shit. But what I'm just trying to explain is like what people try to do over and over again is cope with their frustrations. And if they can't handle it, they become more and more extremist. That's the issue. And it happens on both sides. So when Trump got elected 4 years ago, the left went on a fucking nervous breakdown. And they became so fucking extremist. It's really true. It's a fucking true. And they fucked over so much shit. A lot of damage has been done. And it's really hard when you control the platforms, like we literally live in a technocracy. You might say whatever the fuck you want. It's like platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Like Twitch more so now than in the past. Like Reddit and stuff. They have so much power. It's fucking crazy shit. Like, you have TV stations and all that shit gets regulated. But YouTube can do whatever. They can ban me. They can do whatever. Like, they're just private companies. But like, it's more than that. They're not just private companies. They are, like, Facebook shapes the views of billions of people by feeding them whatever the fuck their algorithm gives them. It's crazy. We are living in the wild, wild west. People don't realize that. I'm not giving solutions here what to do, but I'm just saying, like, this is the reality of things. Why am I making my game? A lot of people think like, okay, yeah, Clash of Trash. Okay, I work on Clash of Trash, right? Why am I making this Clash of Streamer stuff? Like, this Clash of Streamer stuff is just a foundation platform. It's a game that is very, addictive, and that works with, what people are used to. Very simple. But the idea of Clash of Streamers, right? It's just the start. Clash of Streamers has streaming integration, has social media integration. My plans are not to stick to the game. My plans is to build on that, add productivity app, and add like social media, decentralized social media platforms that are alternatives to the shit we have now. So it's not centralized. You can perfectly decentralize Twitch, YouTube, and whatever, so people themselves can run nodes, and you can't just get canceled from one day to another. You keep your subscriptions no matter what. That's what we're gonna be building. I know a lot of people might laugh and say like, oh, whatever. Like, the problem is not so much that the technology is too hard. It's that the solutions that are out there are not user-friendly enough. The solutions out there are too complicated. If you want to get into, you know, even into crypto, the amount of shit you got to deal with is insane. While if you make it more casual friendly, like in our game, you play our game, you just get your seed, and everything is seamless. You don't even understand why people are saying crypto is difficult. You just tap some buttons and it works. And it's same with watching videos. You need the same experience as YouTube or it doesn't lift off. So the idea that like Clash of Streamers is just a start. It's to create relevance, to build a following, so we grow, so we can start, you know, adding components to it. Because the idea of like just decentralized YouTube or Twitch is not gonna lift off. It's not good enough. You need to innovate. So what is the innovation that we bring? We gamify it. Mark my words, you guys might say like, Athene, you're crazy. Like, you gamify Facebook, you gamify, you slotify it. More so than gamifying it, you slotify it. You add, you know, like slots. You can win the like jackpot. Suddenly your fucking post is on the front page even if you're a nobody. You add a lot of, you know, addictive mechanics. You polish it up. Facebook is old garbage. Like same with like all these other social medias, they are behind. The new generation of all these platforms, and I'm saying it right now, man, fucking mark my words, it's slotification. Slotification is a better format than gamification, because gamification is way too wide. Slotification really says it. Mark my fucking words. You slotify these social media apps, giving them achievements, rewards, and all that shit. You add layers on top on the liking and all that stuff, and that shit will do crazy. Will do crazy well. I'm glad that we are the ones working on that shit. Because if you're a centralized platform and you do that, then you could get a lot of attraction. I'm trying to get. Yeah, the idea is I'm waiting now to play a bit with S-Fund. What do you mean with slotified? Slotified is slotification. Slotification is what casinos do. What does a casino do? When you go to a casino, right, you just slot, right? It's very simple. You slot, you can get a big reward, you put some little investment and you can get a big reward, and it's random. That's slotifying. It's basically just like, imagine you go to a raid, right, in WoW. There is some kind of slot mechanics. You go, you don't know what's gonna drop, and then you get a drop, a loot. And if it's a lot of loot, you are happy. If it's shitty loot, you're not less happy, and you go again. Like, that's basically slotifying. Now imagine instead of going to the raid, you can just, you know, you go and you slot. And rather than playing the entire raid, you just, you know, you put some gold into it, and now you get the item. You can get a shitty item or you can get a good item. That's slotification. Slotification is very little effort to get big rewards or instant, and it's all instant. And it's a very addictive mechanic. So like you can, and then what Facebook does with Instagram is you have the feed, right? The social media feed. You constantly have a little dopamine. What you're gonna see, and you're just browsing, even if you don't like it. Man, I'm browsing like YouTube. Even if I don't like YouTube, I'm browsing it. Why? Because I constantly see something else. I always have a chance to see something I might like that puts a smile on my face, but it becomes so draining, so shitty, that it's fucking bullshit experience. So now what can you do to improve that? And what I'm telling you guys, this is such a fucking golden material. Like, this is next level shit, but you can improve the experience by adding by adding layers. gamified layers, like you gain achievements, you make progress and all that shit. You can improve the social media experience drastically by adding certain layers of extra gratification on top of your browsing feed, like and it requires quite some design and quite some insight, but as long as it's simple to get into and you can just give it to a baby, like the best test, right? If you make an app, you want to make an app that is successful, make it on the iPad, give it to a 3-year-old, and if he plays it for more than 3 minutes, you got bank. If he puts it away and is not interested, forget about it. Like, it has to be so potato friendly, so baby friendly. Any fucker should be able to use it. And that's the thing, like, you give YouTube to a baby and he keeps scrolling. It's easy. But you can add extra layers to it. More effects. Like, that's also the thing, like, social media platforms are all using certain, there's not a lot of effects. When you use Facebook, Facebook is very blank. It's really like you just browse a feed. There's no engine. Like, what we're doing is we're making basically all these social media platforms in an engine, in the Unity engine. So we can add crazy effects, 3D, whatever the fuck. It's like we are innovating. A lot of people don't realize it. And I've also shown it. I've fucking shown it to you guys. I've already shown it to you guys. I can show you, like, again, like, the reason why our game is going to be so successful is because we gamify all this shit. I wonder if this works. I don't have the last build. But yeah, like, actually, yeah. Here, I will just quickly show you guys. Oh, shit. Because you might say, like, Athene, you're fucking delusional. You're crazy. I'm waiting for S-Fan, by the way. That's why I'm showing you guys this shit. What I'm doing right now is just, I'm literally just, filling this, just finding some content for the stream. Where is my cable? Where's my cable? I have a cable normally. Ah, it is here. It is. So, yeah, it is already all plugged in. Okay. So why is that? Okay. Oh yeah, I get it. It's in there. Okay. I'll show you guys. Look at that. So I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. Huh? I will show you guys what I mean with gamification very quickly. Huh? Some people might think, like, what are you talking about? How do I add here? No. Is that it? No, what is it? Here? I got it here. I managed.
Unplug it when. Okay, good. Cool.
Is Esfant?
I DM'd him.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, basically, like, I'm just quickly showing you guys, like, what I mean with gamification, right? Is, like, in our game here, you can already see, like, here, this is the chat. Like, I can literally just, while you guys are typing, like I just have Twitch chat integration, full integration. What you also have is the ability to just, what I can do here is also just go to the stream, right? And pop out my stream. Here, this is my stream. And I can basically just play as I just, like you can see here, this is my stream. I can just play and do whatever the fuck as I play. Like, this is on my iPhone. So, and I can make it bigger or smaller, as you can see. And I can just, I can mute myself or whatever the fuck, close it back. So basically, that's the integration, the gamification integration. And then what you have, like in the church, for example, It's not working right now, but as you watch the stream, right, you already have it a little bit with church drops. But here, like, as you watch the stream, right, I'm gonna start the game. I accidentally closed it. As you watch the stream, for example, you have these drops. You already have drops. Let me mute this here. Is this muted? Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. You already have drops, but like the way we do it is, I mean, like the experience is so much better. You can see 1 in 91 million that you get like the best loot. You have odds, you have your drops, and as you watch, it fills up and shit. And this gamification is not just with Athene, it's with all streamers. Like you can see, I just, you know, there's a lot of loot and all that shit. This is I'm just showing you guys. And basically the way it is like what you have with Instagram, right? Instagram, people love themselves. They love their selfies. Like in this game, you can just take selfies. You can literally just take selfies, add your face, and then, you know, you can just go in battle. Right now I have these, but like I can just select whoever I want. Let me go summon some people. Like a lot of people don't realize, they think like, oh yeah, whatever, man. I think, what are you doing, this and that, but it's really polished. What I also get is, like I don't think I have gotten anyone, but basically, well, if there's a server running, I can get your skins and shit, and then basically you can just go and you can fight. Here with different faces and shit. It's a stupid thing, right? But it works really well. And just like keep going. Just showing you guys the combat a bit. Just a troll game. It's a bit of a troll game, not too serious, and you can level up your heroes and stuff. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this, right, is because it's to give you guys an idea of how you gamify social media. Like you can also just stream and you get the rewards when you stream and stuff. Like this is basically Twitch, YouTube, Facebook all in one. And right now we are not investing too much time into the social media component. We just have integration. You can just go, like I can literally just go to Reddit and browse Reddit. I can literally just browse Reddit the way I want. Like, and it's really crazy. It's like you can also just check Twitter. You can go to Clash of Streamers. It has literally all integration in one. You can attack, fight streamers, whatever the fuck. And there's a lot of slots mechanics in it. I'm waiting for Esfand, by the way. So I'm just filling it with some content. There's a lot of slot mechanics in this game, as you can see, because it works really well. And the game feels really smooth. I mean, this is extremely polished. There's also full crypto integration here. Right now, like, you need to connect. I can connect with Twitch or whatever, get my own passphrase, and then I can... There is so much shit in this stuff. And this is, yeah, gachified. This is just a gachified game. Let me see here if I don't think I have enough. The gym event, yeah, I need a lot more. You have a lot of progress bars and shit, and as you play, you progress more and more. And that's the beta. Like, this is a bit... You won't see this when you start the game. The game starts much easier, but here I can go debug. No, this is bundle skip tutorial. What is bundle? I guess bundle tutorial. Restart. And like this, and then Just showing you guys how it looks if you don't skip. This is how it looks. You start. There's a bomb. And you can play. Ah, is this fun? Ready? Oh yeah, great. Let's go, boys. Then I'm gonna close this shit. This trash. Back to WoW. So yeah, people that want to try it out, give it a shot, you can do so. This game is gonna come out in a month or so. I'm gonna take a quick piss so I can own it up with Esfand. And have some fun. Shit's going down, guys. Shit is going down. Unless people are trolling me, shit is going down. Let's go, boys. Free content. Little song here. Yeah, boys.